Hi. Today I will talk about how to lose weight very fast in 21 days. One, I could ignore the thoughts and the fear swirling in my mind. I could watch what was left of the woman Tara used to be fade to be replaced by a shadow with her face. I could watch our marriage crumble to nothing as we headed for the divorce I knew was in our future if we didn't do something. 2, I could get mad and bitter. Rage about how unfair it was to have so much taken from us when we both dedicated our lives to serving and protecting others, and go on antidepressants just to get me through the day. 3, or I could make the choice I did. The choice to fight for my wife and our family. The choice to discover the truth about the real cause of weight gain. And how to stay lean and fit into your 40s, 50s and beyond, even if you can't exercise. The choice to wake up every morning knowing I had done everything in my power to help the woman I still loved so much live a life as free of pain and as healthy as humanly possible. I was working SWAT at the time, rushing to the most dangerous situations in the city. Putting my life on the line each and every day. An armed suspect was holding hostages on the top floor of a 20-story building. My job was to lead a team as we rappelled down the side of the building in full gear and hit the guy before he knew what was happening. Well, you know what they say, no plan survives contact with the enemy. We waited for the signal and then rappelled just over the side of the building. Our lives literally hanging from one single rappel line. We broke the top 3 windows with a crash and tossed 3 AUK pepper spray grenades to subdue everyone inside. And placed another grenade on the deck so the suspect wouldn't come running out and try to escape. Or worse yet, throw one of the hostages out, possibly killing him. Just as we were about to enter the building, a massive gust of wind blew a cloud of pepper spray right back into our faces. We were coughing, sniffling, embarrassed and could barely see, but as professionals, we still got in there and did our job. If you've never been hit by pepper spray before, it's not a pleasant experience. For the rest of the day I was coughing and sneezing. Tears streaming down my face. It felt like my body was on fire inside. I could practically feel the heat radiating off me like a furnace. And that's when it hit me. I already knew that Oliers and capsicum could rapidly raise your body temperature. But was it possible that it could actually burn away my wife's belly fat without exercise? Could accidentally getting hit with pepper spray actually be the answer I'd been looking for? It sounded weird and even a little bit dangerous. But then I found an article in the International Journal of Nanomedicine that flat out proved my weird idea was actually 100% true. See, in 2012, researchers from the Hokkaido University Graduate School of Medicine ran a weird experiment. They fed rats a high-fat diet with or without capsaicin for 8 weeks. At the end of the study, rats who were fed a high-fat diet with capsaicin experienced a lot more weight loss and a decrease in body fat than compared to the non-capsaicin group. Why? Well, according to the researchers, capsaicin turned up the activity of proteins inside fat cells that break down fat. Plus, capsaicin also reduced the activity of enzymes that are responsible for synthesizing fat, thereby preventing the development of mature fat cells. So basically, the capsaicin raised the inner thermostat of the rats, turning their bodies into a veritable fat-burning furnace. And completely sabotaged the body's ability to create mature fat cells in the first place, leading to a tremendous loss of fat without any rat aerobics or exercise of any kind. meaning you can actually use your unwanted white fat as fuel instead of burning sugar like most folks do. I don't want to get too scientific here, but the easiest way to picture the way brown fat works is to picture a car with the engine revving and the clutch pedal pushed all the way to the floor. Brown fat uncouples the calorie burning of fat and sugar through the actions of a class of regulating proteins called uncoupling proteins. When the brown fat mitochondria are uncoupled, it's like revving your engine all the way into the red without letting the car get into gear. All of a sudden you're burning a ton of fat without moving a muscle. Losing weight while sitting on your butt and watching TV. That was the good news. The bad news, as I soon discovered, was that the only real source of capsaicin is cayenne pepper. You know, that stuff that makes you sneeze and sweat and wish you could just bury your head in a giant bucket of water until the pain goes away. I imagine my beautiful wife with her eyes watering, sweating profusely and telling me I'd done something horrible to her and knew that cayenne pepper wasn't going to do the job. I needed to find another spice that would have all the benefits of capsaicin but could actually be ingested without making you feel like your eyeballs were going to burn through your skull. I spent hours and hours digging through journal after journal, but eventually, I broke down into tears when I found it. The holy grail spice that just might save my wife's life. A secret spice I can't reveal to you yet, that turned out to be the holy grail of weight loss we'd been looking for decades, and that gave all the incredible benefits of capsicum without any of the terrible side effects. As I finished reading, I felt like I wanted to cry. Not because I was sad, but because for the first time in years I felt hope that I could actually help my wife. Please click the link in description to know more. Bye.